To students, what do computer scientists look like? For many students, they might draw a white or Asian man, maybe wearing glasses, some with messy hair, some with none. Maybe he's wearing a t-shirt with a random string of code on the front. But what's missing from these images? These Draw Computer Scientist exercises present an obvious situation, and we must face the facts. Computing has a diversity, equity, and inclusion problem. A 2020 study found that women make up only 28.8% of the U.S. tech workforce, with Latina and African American women holding a mere 2% and 3% of jobs in STEM, respectively. Only 7% of people in the U.S. tech industry identify as LGBT+, while exact statistics for other identities are virtually non-existent. Now, this DEI problem has existed for as long as technology has been around, so you might wonder, haven't solutions already been made? Well, I'm glad you asked. The answer is yes, what we refer to as traditional solutions. These include mentoring programs, identity-based programming, panels, and affinity groups. And yes, these traditional solutions are important, but they cannot stand alone. At its core, despite these traditional solutions, there are still people, policies, and practices in place that create obstacles and even trauma for students in the world of computing. Obstacles like being stereotyped by educators and peers, no culturally relevant curricula, teaching styles and language that exclude minoritized identities that can't simply be weeded out with the current available solutions. So, if not the traditional solutions, then what? If you ask that question, then you aced it. As an organization, AiiCE aims to increase the entry, retention, and course and degree completion rates of high school and undergraduate students from groups that are historically underrepresented in computing through evidence-based, identity-inclusive interventions. This includes increasing CS student and educator knowledge and use of identity and related topics, supporting CS educators and leaders in fostering academic cultures that are more inclusive of non-dominant identities, and increasing K-16 policy-driven changes to CS education that infuse identity-inclusive strategies. Our work is just beginning, and it's important to reiterate that our focus should not be centered on getting marginalized students to adapt to toxic, harmful environments. Rather, we should aim to target the people, policies, and practices that can help transform the environments to be inclusive and welcoming for all identities. Our present and future are constantly being shaped by tech innovations, and we should make sure that everyone has the ability to see themselves etched in and a part of that future.